The last year have been difficult for all of us. I don't know if anybody expected that we would be in a global pandemic that would shut us down, take our loved ones away, and put so many people out of work the way that this coronavirus pandemic has done. We're all recovering. Some of us are recovering personally as well as professionally in terms of our careers and even our businesses. We are all excited that we are coming back as vaccines are going into arms. And while the economy is coming back and there are less infections in America, it's just a matter of time that we will be back to life as we knew it, or life better than what we know before. This is our new normal. And part of our new normal is working from home. If you know me, Employment Link Services, or the Kimberly Group, you know for a very long time, we've been working and helping people to be able to do what is now the norm, work from home. We started working from home way back in 2012. And we said, based on census statistics and projections, that by 2020, 1 in 3 people would be working from home. No one knew that there will be a global pandemic to help us get closer to working from home. But we are. So, how can we help you? That's what we're here to do because we know and we understand some folks are already working from home. Some folks have embraced it and are working with ease, and others are struggling with it because perhaps it's whatever your tasks are. Those folks who may not have to be on the phone uh, for a lot of hours a day may do better than the folks who have to be on the phone for 7 to 8 hours a day. Those who are on the phone for 7 to 8 hours a day may do better or just better to working from home than those who have to be on a Zoom camera for 5 or 6 hours a day. So it's a lot that goes into it. And what we do know is that even as the pandemic is slowly moving to the rearview mirror, that working from home is here to stay and it's in our future. So how do you prepare? As coronavirus pandemic and pandemic relief and aid goes away, you're going to be expected to go back to work, to live life as normal, to work a job. And right now, it's a lot of debate in DC and in Congress as to whether or not some of the relief and some of the aids and some of the unemployment benefits should be reduced in order to encourage people to go back to work. Well, I like to think that the average person is not staying home simply because of an extra $300 a week. Because at the end of the day, that extra $300 a week really don't pay a lot of bills. So there are a lot of people who do want to go back to work and they can't go back to work for various reasons. Some people are still having lingering effects from being infected with coronavirus, experiencing long haulers. Some people can't go back to work because they have no one to care for their children because childcare is just not available or children are not back in school. And we're about to go into the summer months. So, where do you find a job that will accommodate you when you need to have someone at home? And some people are not going back to work simply because they're not here to go back to work. Coronavirus transitioned them from life to death. So, what can we do? And how can we fix this? How can we get you back to work when you don't have childcare? How can we get you back to work if your job is not there that you lost due to coronavirus? How do we get you back to work when you're still not feeling well? And we have all of those tools available for you and to you. And we are so excited to share that with you. So, if you stick with us, the Kimberly Group, we will make sure that you know where the jobs are, how to access the jobs, and how to prepare to work the jobs if there are new skills or abilities that that job requires. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to have a series, what we once called pre-hire meetings and workshops. But this time, you're not coming to the office. We're coming to you in your home, on your timeline, in your convenience. And I'm confident that we can help you get where you should be. Did you know that people who work from home typically make more money than people who work in traditional brick and mortar jobs? You probably didn't know that. Did you know that people who work from home are more productive? Probably didn't know that either. It's a lot of things and a lot of benefits to working from home. And I'd like to invite you to join me in a free workshop and webinar to help you get started getting ahead of the pack as we move towards complete recovery from the pandemic. Thank you.